Okay, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is a new lecture about measure of finding, measure of central tendency, and measure of dispersion. So up till now we have covered that how we can input the data, how we can define the variable in SPSS, then how we can input the data into SPSS, then how we can manipulate, we can select, we can filter, we can add, we can compute variables, we can split up the file. We have done that. After that, we have also concluded how we can find different sorts of graphical presentation for the data set. Now, after this, we'll be much more interested in finding the mean and median and mode measure. So those are called measure of central tendencies. So after measure of central tendencies and measure of dispersion, we'll cover that topic here. So for that, we need this file. We need to go to analyze, and in analyze we have to find the descriptive statistics. In descriptive statistics, we will select first this frequencies. Now in frequencies, suppose I'm interested in the frequency distribution of gender, so I'll move it here. Okay, and along with that, I'll be much more interested in quartiles. Quartiles, as you know, to divide the whole data set into four equal parts. Okay, uh, we are interested in the mean. If you are interested in arithmetic mean, median of the data, mode for the data. So rather these will not be required for categorical data. Okay, so I'll not select this one. So first I'll just check the frequency distribution, and also because this is categorical data, so I'll either describe it with pie chart or bar chart, so that you can do it from here, or the separate graph menu you can use that. So, okay, and click on OK and OK. So see here we'll get the two table. The first table is the frequency distribution, that here in this data set we have 2449 males and 2551 females. Their percentages and valid percentages are as such, and their cumulative percentages as such. This is along, so this is the first one is the frequency distribution, and the second one is the graphical presentation. Now this is for category qualitative data. If I have a quantitative data, like suppose I'll go to analyze descriptive statistics in descriptive frequencies, and suppose I'm checking age now. Okay, I'll remove this, I'll click on this and move it back, and here now I'll be interested. Now see here, because the data is too long, around 5,000 persons are there, so I'll need quartiles Q1, Q2 and Q3. I want the cut points, 10 cut points also, like, and I want to percentile. In percentile I can add from my side, like suppose in which percentile I am, suppose I'm interested in 35th percentile, I'm interested in 76th percentile, that you can add. Similarly mean, I want the mean measures of central tendency, you can see here median and mode. Okay, these are measure of dispersion, standard deviation, variance, you know that, range, minimum and maximum value, skewness and kurtosis. Okay, so everything is in this one window. Similarly charts, so because this is a other chart, the quantitative variable, so I'll be selecting histogram. If I'm selecting the frequency polygon, so I have to choose this show normal curve. Okay, and continue and okay. Now look here, this will come. Now look, in this data set they are giving me the exact mean 46, that's the mean age, that's the median age, that's the model value. Okay, 18. Standard deviation, variance, you understand what is the relationship between standard deviation and variance, that's the square root of this one. Now skewness is equal to what? 0.5. check this one. Skewness is 0.097. So this is positively um, approximately normal, because see, this is almost uh, 0. Okay, kurtosis is, this is minus 1 point, this is less than 3. Okay, so it means that since kurtosis is less than 3, so this is plating critic. Range is this. Now here the 10th percentile, 20th, 25. I was interested in 30th percentile, 78%, 76th percentile. Okay, so that's how they can give you. Now this is the frequency distribution. So, but this frequency distribution is for the discrete variables, discrete age. Okay, there is no categorical age, and that's the histogram for the age, all age. Now this is the mean, and standard deviation is also given, and now this is the total number of size, age in years. So that's how you can get these graphs. Now look, the same graph I'll show you for same frequency distribution, I'll show you for categorical data, because we have categories, categorical age. So go to analyze, descriptive statistics. In descriptive statistics we have this age in years. Now I'll remove that and I'll go for age in categories. Okay, and then okay, so look here, this age in category will appear as such. Now look, this is a histogram. There are 2, 3, 4 categories for age. Okay, and that you can see over here. So that's how. Apart from here, you can also check the descriptive statistics. For example, analyze descriptive statistics. In descriptive statistics we have descriptives. Now this is something where you can get every descriptive statistics. Okay, you can either get it with the help of frequency distribution, or now age in year, or suppose I'll select another one like credit card debit. Credit card death is what? So go to option. Here you can select mean, minimum, maximum, variance, kurtosis, skewness, these things, style. If you are interested, we will not check that one. And bootstrapping means, like, if we are going for resampling, that we'll discuss later on what does bootstrapping mean. But for the time being, you can just go to option and select whatever is required for you. So you can just check on that, continue, and okay. Now here you can see this table. This table is called the summary statistics. Descriptive statistics, it tells you that how many total observation you have. It's 5,000. Minimum is 0. Maximum value of these values is 1.09.07. Mean value is this one. Standard deviation is this one. Variance, skewness, kurtosis. Okay, so these are the values that is obtained from descriptive statistics. Okay, so that's all. That's what we have selected for our analysis, and that's the part we have covered. This is called descriptive statistics. Furthermore, we will discuss that what other things we need to do once we have the data, like we have to check the normality for that and how we can interpret that. But before that, I'll show you what type of activity you will have to give me in the final exam for the major assignment regarding this one. So I'll give you a data set. You have to do these analysis and then paste those analysis in a Word file and interpret the results of all these statistics. Okay, so that's all from today. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum.